and good afternoon, students. So by now you should be done with your week 1 forum, week 1 activities, because the week 1 activities include the week 1 forum, the week 1 practice forum, affirmation, week 1 quiz, and the illustration essay. And so in this video, I'm going to talk about the illustrative essay. We're going to talk about the illustrative essay. The illustrative essay illustrates your topic. So you need to write about a small problem that you can solve. And so for this video, I'm going to go over how to write an illustrative essay. So what is an illustrative essay? In this class, you will be writing 2 essays. The first essay is your illustrative essay. Essay 1 is where you will write about a problem you can solve. Write about a problem you can solve at home, in your workplace, with your family, with your friends, or with your colleagues or boss at work. Sample topics from past students include the following: how to pay bills without stress, how to get my daughter to floss her teeth, how to develop professionalism at work, how to dress for a Zoom lecture, how to develop better team spirit at work, how to get my teenager to observe curfew, how to teach youth not to join gangs, how to get rid of dog feces on neighborhood sidewalks, how to deal with a rude boss, neighbor, or family member, the dangers of too much screen time for children, the advantages of using YouTube to learn new skills, the role of God in my life, how to be more like Jesus, and how to apply the Christian worldview in my life. For the first essay, I will focus on teaching you essay structure. When we write an essay, you will always have 3 parts: introduction, body, and conclusion. In your introduction, you have to write a hook, which is the first sentence that grabs the reader's attention. Then you write 5 background sentences that state your problem. Then you're going to write the thesis as the last sentence of the first paragraph. And so your thesis statement formula is topic plus reason plus opinion. And then your 3 reasons will become your body paragraphs. Your body paragraph, parts of your body paragraph will include topic sentence, 5 supporting sentences, and a concluding sentence. And so if you're going to write 3 solutions to your problem, you could say the 3 ways to have a Zoom lecture is to dress professionally, is to wear a blazer, and put on pants. And so then this one will become put on pants, this one will be wear a suit, and this one will be wear a blazer. So you need to have topic sentences that match your thesis statement. And you need to write 5 to 7 sentences for each body paragraph. And each topic sentence needs to relate back to the thesis. In your conclusion paragraph, you restate the thesis as the first sentence of the last paragraph. And you write 5 summary references of the essay to give the reader closure. So sample essay 1, example essay. Example thesis: in order to stay in good health, a person must exercise, eat a proper diet, and get enough sleep. Then paragraph 2 becomes exercise helps people stay fit. And so here the paragraph 2 matches your thesis. A person must exercise to stay fit. Diet is a great way to stay fit. And here you have eat a proper diet, which is also part of your reasons in your thesis statement. Sleep, and you also have to get enough sleep. And so here paragraph 4 becomes sleep replenishes energy every day. And so your body paragraphs have to match your thesis statement. Then in your conclusion, you're going to restate the thesis as the first sentence, and you're going to write 5 summary sentences of the essay to give the reader closure. So when you have a thesis with matching body paragraphs, then you have 5 paragraph essay structure, and you have essay coherence. Okay, so for your first essay, you're going to, the week 1 we just did is going to be pre-writing. So in pre-writing, you write your outline, you choose your topic, write your outline, and write your thesis statement. Then in the week 3 rough draft, you take into account the teacher feedback, and then you include the template that I wrote in the teacher feedback into the writing of the rough draft into 5-paragraph essay structure. And then in the final draft, you rewrite and incorporate all the mistakes, and you correct all the mistakes for essay structure and grammar. And so here, 1, 3, and 5, those are the 3 stages of the writing process. So the 3 stages of the writing process is pre-writing, writing, and rewriting. And so in pre-writing, week 1, you're going to write your outline. Then in writing, you convert that outline into a rough draft. And week 5, with that rough draft, you revise for errors. And so that pretty much sums up the writing process. And in everything that you write, you're going to use the writing process of pre-writing, writing, and rewriting. And so for essay 1, weeks 1 through 5, you're going to focus on essay structure and on writing good essay structure and having a thesis statement with matching body paragraphs. And then when we do a persuasive essay, which is weeks 4 to 8, so week 4 is going to be the outline, pre-writing. Week 6 is going to be writing the rough draft, and week 8 is going to be the rewriting. And so for essay 2, which will start in week 4, you will convince the reader of your point of view and that only your point of view is correct. And you can find topics for your persuasive essay in the procon.org website. And so while essay 1 focused on essay structure, essay 2 will focus on learning the third-person case and APA. In my last class, the most popular topics for persuasive essay were abortion, gun control, guns in the classroom, pollution, Ukraine, and inflation. So a sample thesis statement was like, abortion is immoral or moral because, abortion is necessary or unnecessary because, teachers need to be trained to use guns because, gun control is not necessary or necessary because. And then reason 1, reason 2, reason 3 are the same 3 reasons from your thesis statement. What is third-person case? In week 3, we will learn to be aware of audience and occasion. For instance, when we write for our friends and family, we use first and second-person case. In other words, we can use a more informal, conversational English. But when we write for our boss at work or for school, for your teacher, then you cannot let your hair down. You have to use formal English. And so when we write, whenever we write, we have to be aware of our audience. And so we have to use formal English if we're writing a paper at school. And so when you speak to your boss, you automatically speak in formal English, where you write out your contractions, where you use third-person case, and you avoid first and second-person case. Okay, he, she, and they. And so second-person case, you and your. You need to get more fit to improve your health. That's too conversational, that's not correct. So you want to get rid of second-person case and replace it with third-person case. And so then you would say something like, people need to get more fit to improve their health. So that's third-person case. That's correct. That's formal English. And I need to get more fit to improve my health. That's first-person case, too conversational. So you need to replace first-person case with third-person case. People or Americans need to get more fit to improve their health. Third-person case is more formal English. A person needs to get more fit to improve their health. That's also correct. That's third-person case. One needs to get more fit to improve their health. That's also a third-person case. So when we write formal English, when we write for our boss or our teacher at school, then we use third-person case, he, she, and they. When you revise your paper, you got to get rid of all the you, your, I, my, and that sort of thing, first and second-person case. Write out your contractions. So instead of saying, I won't go to the grocery store, you're going to replace I with third-person case, many people, and you're going to write out your contraction. Won't will become will not, and doesn't becomes does not, and get rid of all of your I believe and in my opinion, because that's all in first-person case. I believe abortion is immoral, so you need to get rid of the I believe and just write abortion is immoral, third-person case. How to cite your sources using APA. APA stands for American Psychological Association. So when we cite any kind of historical, medical, scientific, factual, numerical, statistical, mathematical, or unknown language, we have to put in text citations, author, date, page number for direct quotes, author, date for paraphrase quotes. And so an example of historical information is in 1492, Christopher Columbus discovered America. Then you need to put in the author, the date, and the page number. Medical information, the side effects of COVID are mild. Then you have to have the this, and this. And statistical information, 80% of Americans are obese. Then you need that, and that. And numerical information, 9 billion people live on planet Earth. Then you need this, and this. So a direct quote is when you cite verbatim, word per word, the source. Then you have to put in this and this, okay? And then you also need quotation marks. So you need quotation marks and you need an in-text citation. If you have no author, you use the website name. If you have no date, you put in no date. A paraphrase quote is when you summarize the direct quote in your own words. And then you don't need quotation marks or page numbers. You just need this and this. So here is an example, okay, direct quote. And here's an example paraphrase quote. At the very end of your paper, you need to include a list of citations. Those are known as reference citations. You need to put in references, and then you put in the author name, the date, the article name, the publication, the date you retrieved the website, and the website address. You can go to apa.org or go to the Purdue OWL Library online for more APA sources. So for your essay 2, you need to have correct paragraph structure, correct APA, and correct third-person case so that you can write an academic paper. So to sum up, and also for your persuasive essay, it's weeks 4 through 8. Week 4 is the outline. Week 6 is the rough draft. Week 8 is the final draft. Pre-writing, writing, and rewriting are the 3 stages of the writing process for essay 2. So essay 2 is going to encompass weeks 4 through 8, and then essay 1 is going to encompass weeks 1 through 5. And so this is going to be your essay schedule for both essays in this class. So if you have any questions, you can always email me. If you have any questions about this, you can always email me. And so I think this will end this very fast video, and I hope you have a really great day.